State unveiled a new way to show that vaccine card that so many of us have from your phone. It's not just a simple photo here.
No, the governor is adamant also that it's not a vaccine passport. So what is it? NBC Barry's Ian Cole shows us how it works and how you can use it.
As California reopens, there are still some guidelines. Mega indoor events of over 5,000 people must ask guests for proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. Today, the state unveiled a tool to make it easier, the digital vaccine record. If you lose your vaccine card or don't want to carry it, you enter the state's website, put in your name, birthday, phone number, or email you used when signing up for a vaccine, and a PIN. Then you get a text like this. Open it up to get your QR code for the venue to scan. Teams that play indoors, like the Warriors and Sharks, require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test for all fans entering.
So if it's some requirement, then I would prefer that method instead of showing my vaccine card.
Others still worry about the digital security and the idea of having to show medical history.
Creeps into an area of privacy and limiting access where it doesn't need to be.
The co-founder of VCI, which helped develop the tool for California, says the QR code can be printed off or shown from your phone.
It is stored in a cryptographic manner on their device. They get to decide who that's shared with, and also verifiers are agreeing that they're not going to store that data.
If you want to use it, the process takes less than a minute. Ian Cole, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay, are you anxious to get that digital vaccine card? We've made it easy for you. We've posted a step-by-step guide at NBCBarry.com. It's right at the top story of our website right now.
Hey, you saw it. You saw it. You see exactly what's going on. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Bashem Wakakwadash, double honors to the apostle and elders, great millstone, peace, and blessings to you fellow brothers, few sisters out there. You know, believing on this truth, all the brothers pushing this truth. I'm not going to make this long. This is just a quick video. I wanted to show this video. We just saw it. California offers digital records of the C-19 vaccination. And you already know what's going on if you've been watching. You should know what's going on. You should know that we're moving closer to Revelation 13. Okay, Charagma. And pretty much, you know, the devil, he uses what he called nudging or gradualism. Order out of chaos. What is that? The Hegelian dialectic, if I'm pronouncing that, I might be pronouncing that a little off. You know, problem, action, solution. And ultimately, he's bound by prophecy, right? He's bound by prophecy. And you see how, you know, as California and these other states open up, we're hearing more and more rumors of these digital C-19, you know, verification methods. And there's certain places in which, you know, they're actually requiring you to show proof. And how easy is it just to have it on your phone? Have a little QR code. And it's backed up by, you know, a secure system, so you don't have to worry about anybody forging anything. So you see how these things are culminating and brewing towards the ultimate goal of these things being what they say compulsory. I use that word. This is a little article here. Elder brother sent it on the thread, which I was trying to look for another article that I wanted to go into. It was going into the same thing, but I just couldn't find it. So, you know, I have this here. I'm not going to really go into it. Pretty much, the title says it all. This is from Moscow Times, right? It says Russia's unprecedented, and let's look at this word unprecedented, because this word has been thrown around a lot, which I know what it means, but let's just get a little bit more understanding here, right?
Unprecedented.
Never done or known before. Never done or known before, okay? So let's go back. Russia's never done or known before mandatory vaccine push divides society. Because if your eyes and your ears are open and you see what's going on in these different global economies, you know, especially Russia, They're just coming in. They're just making these things mandatory. They ain't really pushing it like that. They ain't really showing you what's going on. But there's a big divide out there in Russia because they're damn near making it mandatory. You know, these different companies. You know, and the government is just coming out and doing it. Russian officials are desperate to get citizens jabbed, or they even know the word jab. You get your video pulled by saying the word jab. So I'll say stabbed in a nation that distrusts vaccines, right? So there's a heavy push to make these things compulsory, meaning mandatory in Russia. You know, a heavy push. Why? Because we're moving towards these things. And the more variants that come out, the more excuse, the more witchcraft this man uses. He's gonna pretty much use that as an excuse to crack down even more, right? First, these things were rumors, and now these things are slowly, springing up, popping up in different parts of the earth. Okay, let's test it over here. Let's test it over here. Let's push more fear. Okay. Like I said, this is a quick video. I'm gonna leave you off with one scripture. Okay, we can go into more scriptures, but there's the title. If you want to go ahead and look at this on your own, and basically, let me see something really quickly. Just give me a moment, because when I went to the store the other day, I'm starting to see signs. Let me see if I can send this to the computer really quickly. Let's see. Right? So let's blow this up really quick. So you see how these things are happening. So I go to this natural grocery store, and this is the sign that they had after they start opening up California, after the restrictions have been pulled, right? So they're basically saying, okay, you can take off your mask, you can do this, you can do that. But see, a lot of these different businesses are taking this stance of, everybody has to have, it's required. Let's read it. It says, the Natural Grocery Store Company, all unvaccinated customers are required to wear a mask while shopping. Vaccinated customers are encouraged to wear a mask while shopping. So, if you're unvaccinated, you can take that mask off. If you're unvaccinated, you can't take the mask off. Excuse me. If you're vaccinated, you can pretty much take the mask off, right? And they're using red and green coloring, but this is the stance that a lot of these companies are taking, and you already know if they're doing this. You already know all the employees they had to get the staff. So that's what's happening. This is what's going on. Let me you're going to see more. You're going to see more, signs like this at the grocery store and at different businesses, and even as these different employers crack down and require you to take these things or fire you. We've been seeing that with that hospital out there in Houston, Texas. Things like some Presbyterian hospital, and so many people got fired because they didn't want to take it. And then what we're seeing is how these things can be digitized. So where when there's somebody at the front door, checking to see, okay, let me see if you got to scan your QR code to prove. Because what they're going to do is they're going to release everybody out there, and they're going to say people that are not vaccinated, they're going around without a mask. And they're lying and saying they are. Because you don't have to prove it right now. But it's going to come a point to where you're going to have to prove it. And what do you know? They have they got the digital system already set up. They got it right there for you. They already set it up. Right? So this is what they're going to push ultimately. Right? And these things are going to come subdermal, with sub meaning under, dermal meaning skin. If you get the drift. Well, let me bring out a scripture. Okay. And Jake better be paying attention, man. Okay. I'm gonna start from the top. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch, and that's what we're doing. We're watching. Who else is telling you these things? Okay. Is these different Israelite groups, they're telling you these things? Okay. So Habakkuk, he was standing upon his watch. Okay. Because the prophets are watchmen. All right. They have a title here. The Most High answers the prophet, and set me upon the tower, right? And we're upon the tower. Okay, spiritually we're upon the tower as watchmen looking out for these prophecies. Okay, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me. Because the Most High is speaking through what? Through signs, through wonders, through dreams, and ultimately through these words. And we're seeing this manifest in actual physical events on the earth. Okay, and you have to be a spiritual man to understand these things. Okay, and be ordained to be able to preach this gospel. Okay, in its entirety, in truth. Excuse me. And what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay, that vision is speaking about the prophecies, and we understand that none of these visions are going to fail. Okay, and it may seem like, oh, you guys have been saying that this is going to happen, this is going to happen. Well, if you're that's an ignorant statement. That's a very ignorant statement, because you're looking at it surface level. Like, okay, like the Most High sends the prophet out and says, okay, you're going into captivity, and then it happens that very day. No, there's a lead up to that. Okay, there's a lead up to that. There's certain things that have to happen. All right, that's how the Most High, and that's how the Most High speaks, and we're seeing that. We're seeing how this man is, you could say slowly, but it's really not slowly. It's really, especially in these days, how he's fast tracking his agenda. Because we already know the agenda from the jump. Okay, ultimately what this man wants to do. Okay, we go in Revelation, the end game. He wants to put a subdermal device under your skin. Bottom line. Okay, so everything that he's doing is leading to that. All right, everything this man is doing, his whole society is based on, he wants that subdermal device under your skin. He got you. Okay, he's in fully control now. You are now plugged up to the grid, and he can tamper with he can tamper with your body, because the body is nothing more than a computer. And the Most High gave this man technology to tap into that, but it's on the left-hand side. Okay, but this is the Most High's paragma. This is the Most High's plan. So we're seeing, what is the Most High saying? When Esau goes out and says and does certain things, that's the Most High speaking. Okay, and we're able to identify that, because it's moving towards that same agenda that this man had. What is the Most High's agenda? Okay, so now we're running. Okay, we're running, and we're able to break these things down. Okay, in a basic fashion to seal the elect, to get the minds of the elect prepared. Okay, because everybody around you is going to say you're crazy. Everybody around you is going to say, what's going on with you? What's wrong with you? Right? But they don't understand that they're going to be taken by surprise. Okay, for the vision is yet, and this is the point right here, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. See? It's speaking. Because when you go into Revelation 13, you see this charagma there. Okay, what is that? What could that be? Right? And now we're seeing we're seeing the emergence of AI, his technology, and the rumor of this charagma, this subdermal device that can be placed under your skin. He'll throw little people out there, do a little piece on it, 2-3 minutes. See how people are responding to it, and then when you go back to all his movies, he shows you what he wants to do. Okay, he shows you what he wants to do. Those are his prophecies on the left hand side. Okay, that's him prognosticating on the left hand side. Okay, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, patience, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, so it's going to surely come, and we're seeing a push into that direction. How these things, it says unprecedented, never done, right? Never done or known before, right? Similar words: unparalleled, unequaled, unmatched, unrivaled, extraordinary, uncommon, okay, striking, unique, anomalous, atypical, not typical, untypical, freakish, okay, groundbreaking, one of a kind. This is what's going on. This is what, you're going to have to make big decisions. Each and one of you, each individual on the planet Earth is going to have to make a decision. Okay, and if you don't have this word, you're going to make the wrong decision. Bottom line, if you don't got this, you're going to make the wrong decision, because that hour of temptation is upon us. Okay, and we're seeing this devil crack down. So you've been warned. You gotta get your shit together. That's for sure. All right, keep praying to Yahweh Shai. Until next time, shalom to the elect, and keep watching.